Hey everybody, this is Home Theater Man back in another video. Today I just want to talk to you about my 8th month review on this Panasonic UB9000 Blu-ray Player. This is my UB820. It's a little dusty and I apologize. I just want to say that this is probably the best Blu-ray player I've ever owned. It's just the best Blu-ray player I've ever owned. My UB820 I had a lot of issues with. I cannot on my UB820. I cannot get 444 to work. Could only get 444. I could only get 422 at 8-bit. That was it. Whereas my UB820, I could only get 422 at 8-bit to work. On this new Blu-ray player, I can get 444. On this UB9000P1K, I can get 444 at 12-bit, which is fantastic. However, what I've noticed about this, when I went from the DP-UB9000, and my fault, when I went to the, when I went to the 2018 model UB820 to the UB9000, that's what I was trying to say. Well, I couldn't say it. But when I went from the 2018 UB820 to the UB9000 2022 model, I've noticed quite a bit of difference in detail. I'm getting much better detail with this new Blu-ray player that I didn't get with my old 820. Another thing I'm getting with this Blu-ray player as well, I've noticed, is I'm getting a much clearer picture as well. So I'm getting a much clearer picture with this Blu-ray player as well, which is fantastic. Just want to talk to you guys about it as well. So there's only two things I've noticed with this UB9000 versus my 820. This is the P1K model. There's two different models of the UB9000. There's a UB9000, which is from 2018, and there's the UB9000 P1K, which is like the 2021 or 2022 model. It was when it was released. This was released a couple years ago, back in 2022, I think it was, 2021. So, but there was a fire at the factory, the Panasonic factory, so they rebuilt a whole new one. That's when they made this. So the difference between this and my UB820 is, with this Blu-ray player, you can get much better detail, and you can get a little bit of a clearer picture than you would with the 820. However, I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say. If they say 2018, if they say that UB820 is the same as UB9000 P1K, they're not the same unit. Picture wise, it might be close. Picture setting wise, it might be the same, but internally, they are not the same unit. Like internally, the UB820 and the UB9000 P1K are not the same unit inside. The UB9000 is totally different built, and totally differently built inside, which is the UB820. This has a lot of high components. This has a lot higher end components than the 820 does, and then it's got a lot more components than 820 does. Stuff like that. This might have the same SoC processor. It's my fault. This might have the same 8CX processor, which is the cinematic processor. They both might have the same, the 820 and UB9000, but on the SoC chip is different. They have two totally different SoC chips on this unit. Just want to talk to you guys about that. And also the optimizer on this, and also the optimizer. Also, what I heard as well is the optimizer chipset is different than the one on the UB820. This one has a much more powerful HDR optimizer chipset in it than the 820 does, so you're gonna get a much better you're gonna get like the perfect optimization with this Blu-ray player. Just want to talk to you guys about that as well. There's just different stuff you gotta think about, guys. But think about this. Just think about this. You're paying $1,200 for this Blu-ray. You're paying $1,100 to $1,200 for this unit, and the UB820 is only like $350 to $400, between $350 and $500 for the 820. I mean, of course, this is gonna have much better components inside, and it's gonna be laid out different inside than the 820. Everything about this is gonna be much more powerful than the 820. May have the same settings. Honestly, I want to say this doesn't even have the same. It has similar settings to the UB820, but this Blu-ray player has a lot more options for settings, guys. I have a lot more options with this unit for settings than I didn't get with my 820. So I mean, I like this unit a whole lot. What I want to show you guys this real quick. I'm a Blu-ray player. I want to start a movie, and I'm gonna show you guys this. It's pretty cool setup what I did here. I want to show you this. Once I start a movie, I have the dimming on auto. So once I turn a movie, start to play a movie, it turns that dimming goes away. Like for instance, I got Home Alone here. So we are just going to go ahead and we are gonna hit no. So I'm gonna start this movie. I'll show you this kind of thing. Dims pretty good. So I have the demo set to a certain setting on my demo. So now we're gonna watch this dim. This should dim in a second, guys, and starts playing. Have it so it dims. It's a pretty cool unit. Once it starts, it's gonna dim, I think. I have it set to what dims. I might turn it off, I can't remember. Check my settings. Get started now. So it should dim any second now. Once it plays in a minute, it'll start to dim. Once it starts to dim, we're just going to fast forward it so it dims. And it should dim. I have it to it dims, but I might turn it off, guys. I thought I turned it off, but maybe not. It should dim. Just should turn completely off. That dimming should turn off. I can't remember, guys. I'm just going to. I'm gonna show you guys the optimization button. So it's pretty cool. This is your optimizer. I got this set to on. You don't need it on, but I like to have it on. I think it brings out a better picture when I have it off. Then I have it off. Then illumination adjustments, color adjustments off, sharpness adjustments off. First, you want all these to be off, guys. And then have sound effect. I keep that off. You guys can see my setting. Got sound effect frequency to 192 kilohertz. You want it on the high setting, guys. And dialogue enhancer, I have it on dialogue enhancer. That's how you turn on dialogue enhancer. Every unit, you hear it much better. And you want to turn on high clarity sound, you get a much better sound. Cause it sounds crystal clear on my Paradigm soundbar and Paradigm sound system there. I got analog filter to sharp, analog volume. That's about it, guys. So I'll show you that. This should dim. So we're just gonna check the settings real quick, guys. Okay guys, unit is bright now. So if you guys can see, it's going to dim here real soon. So movie starts. What's the movie starts? It's going to dim. But I think it's already dimmed. Yeah, it's already dimmed. I saw it already dimmed. See, it's playing now. So it's dim already. It just dimmed. I see it dimmed. I did have it on dim. I just didn't notice it because I was looking at my camera. I wasn't looking through my actual dimming on the Blu-ray Player. It dimmed pretty low. I like that. Now watch when I pull this out. It's gonna brighten up. Watch and open this up. So it gets bright, guys. It gets bright now. So it does get bright. Now watch and close it. So again, it's dim right now, guys. So it's pretty cool. Again, just please like, subscribe my channel. Comment down below your thoughts are. Let me know, guys, on this Blu-ray Player. Again, it's a hell of a unit. Again, home to man over and out. Take care, guys.